What's up guys, Herman from Platinum Racing Products, and I am here at PRI 2023 at the Precision Turbo stand. We're going to talk about 6870s, next gen in particular. We're going to run through the different options with a 6870, and it's really not that complicated, but there is 5 of them available. We have an S cover, we have an H cover, we have basically the Sportsman. Now, I'll let Wes talk a little bit more about that, but what is new to PRI this year is the reverse rotation 6870. It comes in an S cover and an H cover, and that is the turbo that we've been waiting for. That solves all of our reverse rotation turbo upgrades for the R-Tech fast response manifold, and it is going to be the go-to 6870 R-Tech complete turbo kit. We're really excited about that. I'm going to let Wes talk about the sizes and how they work between the S, the H and the Sportsman, and it'll wrap it up. Thank you guys.
Hi, my name's Wes. I'm the project manager at Precision Turbo. So we have the 6870 SP cover. This turbocharger exists for a smaller compact placement of the turbocharger, or a lot of guys like to use it in a twin turbo configuration. They do have smaller diffusers, so they are not quite as efficient as our H cover option. So the H cover option has the larger diffuser, larger discharge on the compressor cover. It's the most popular option we have for the 6870. We also have an all-new reverse rotation 6870. That one is offered in the S cover and the H cover. A lot of US markets like to use that turbocharger for a symmetrical engine bay twin turbo configuration. There's other markets where they use a reverse rotation based on the manifold and the turbo placement. And the last one we have here is the 6870 Sportsman turbo. This turbo was designed and intended for Mean Street for the World Cup finals. It is essentially a 6875 with a trim turbine wheel to meet the class rules. This turbocharger is going to be slightly laggier than your other options here. It's essentially going to react like a 6875, but the turbine wheel is trimmed just to meet that class specification rule. I haven't seen any really big spool differences or anything like that. It reacts the same, so it's going to be quite a bit laggier than your other 6870. So if you're not running that particular class here in the US, there may be some better options for you. So the alternative option, if you wanted a Sportsman 68, would be the 6875. The turbocharger is less expensive since it is not a class legal turbocharger, so it's going to fit, probably fit your application better.
So a little bit about this engine. It's an RB26 block with an RB28 stroker kit in it. This engine we did in a special edition one-off matte black for Davin at Driver Motorsports. So we've dressed it all up. It's here at the Precision stand. We're showing off the new next gen 8685, awesome new turbo, which we're about to release in the coming 6 months or so in Australia. Now, these now come with an optional safety blanket, and they also have provisions for wheel speed sensors, which are really important, especially when it comes to warranty and making sure you don't blow the guts out of your turbo when you're pushing your 85 pounds and trying to break some world records. It's on an R-Tech Big Daddy manifold, which has the 50mm wastegate tucked in underneath. It's all very compact, it's easy to use. There's heaps of room for a dump pipe, awesome thing. We've got our quad baffled cam covers. We have our Pro Series trigger kit. You can see the cam and the crank series trigger kit down the bottom, 36-2. This particular engine is showing off our new slim sump system, 2-wheel drive. It has the Daily Engineering 5-stage dry sump pump with oil air separator. And on this setup, because you don't have a diff in the way, you can put the Kinsler or any other mechanical fuel pump on the back of the daily dry sump kit. So this is a very compact setup, two-wheel drive system. It's being featured in some of Australia's fastest time attack cars, drag racing cars, which you're about to start seeing kicking some real massive goals in 2024. So that's basically the overlay for this setup. We want to thank Precision Turbo for asking us to put an engine on display, basically in the Hall of Fame here with Precision, and couldn't be prouder. Thank you very much, guys.